Welcome, everybody. Okay, cool. Mic is unmuted. Welcome, everybody. We are live for MLS Decision Day. Exciting time to be alive. Everybody, kickoff's coming up shortly. Drop your guys' score predictions for me, please. Score predictions. Drop them in the live. Welcome, Nathan. Welcome to the live. Welcome, everybody that is in right now. Welcome. Score predictions. Let's do this. Let's run this. There's the starting lineup for you all. Let me know if audio sounds good. Welcome. Let me change the banner color too. Let's get it to the Sounders color. That's a nice crispy green. There you go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking on something nice. There you go. Green. So decision day, guys. So don't only drop me your score predictions, but also where do you think we're going to finish? So we can finish as high as second, but as low as about fifth or sixth, I believe, if we lose and scenarios go absolutely the wrong way. So drop me your guys' positioning predictions as well. So we're going 2-1, 2-1, 1-1. A win or a draw. So basically, not losing would be the most ideal situation for the Sounders. So we're on to kickoff. People, the players are walking out. We have no one predicting a St. Louis win, which kind of does make sense, to be fair. I would not expect us to be predicting St. Louis to win the game. So Nathan, you're saying probably third place. It's gonna be 1-1. Yeah, I kind of can see that. I could see a 1-1 0-0 draw. It's Taco Kid third. So I think that's where we're at currently is third place. Let me quickly pull up the standings if I can. Oh, okay, it's to the side right here. I don't know if it pops up for you guys. It does. So to the side right here. So that's actually the supporter shield, but here, yeah, we're currently in third, so we'll probably be staying in the same spot. If I'm going to be totally honest, I agree with you guys and girls. It could, I think we're probably going to be staying in third, if I'm going to be totally honest. Give us the Timbers. You'd want that? You'd want the Timbers in the playoffs? Who would you guys want in the playoffs? It's most likely either going to be Timbers, Salt Lake, or Vancouver, I believe, are our three best, like the likeliest options. I think our best chance is against the Whitecaps. I think if we play Portland, we might be screwed. If we play against Salt Lake, it's a little less 50-50, more in favor of Salt Lake because we don't win at home. But Whitecaps, I think we have the most likeliest winnable opportunity. No, not the Timbers. I'm getting 4-1 PTSDs. What would be nice, the only way I would want the Timbers is if we finally break the curse, but we don't win at home against them. So that's the thing that would worry me because two of the games would be at home, most likely. So we wouldn't be beating them at home, which is the more crucial game because we have two of them at home. So that's what would scare me the most. But that's just me personally. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Morris up top. It looks like Ruidíaz is not fit. Yeah, I know. The whole best of three is stupid. I agree. I'm not a fan of it. I was working on explaining the playoff format short that I have. I did a whole video on it on my main channel. If you guys want to watch that, it's on there. Just look up Next Generation Football. And then one of the videos is me talking about the playoffs when it first ever got announced. Just hoping for no injuries tonight, a solid back line. So clean sheets is what you're looking for, Justin, tonight? Clean sheets and no injuries. I take no injuries too. As of now, we have a fully fit roster. Who do you think is currently the best sounders? João Paulo. I think I've said that in like numerous videos. I think I've been pretty like consistent with always saying João Paulo. I've never like swayed any other way for the most part. And I still think it's JP. I'm excited for this game. Decision day, I was watching the Eastern Conference matches and it was good. They were really, really good. Obviously we aren't in a situation where like we have to win, we're in playoffs, like type of thing. We're more fighting for placement. That's what we're playing for. Ruidíaz is back from injury. If I could pull up the bench, there you go. 3 strikers on the bench is absurd, man. Nico's on the bench as well. Lineup's good. It's fine. I'm excited to see how Reed plays in this game. That's what I'm feeling. How do we feel about Messi in North America, not the show? Oh, you're Messi meets America. First ever loss for Inter Miami with Messi on, like starting in the game. So yeah, that was quite interesting to see. I was watching that game earlier. What do you think about our MVP selection? What do you mean our MVP selection? Like that Morrison prior to MVP select like options? What do you mean? Explain, 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 explain. What are we talking about here? So game is starting. Let's get the let me see if I can pull this up. Just give me 1 second. The live play-by-play. Just give me a second. I have to wait till the game starts and then I can put the live play-by-play. Oh, Frei and Morris? Yeah, I don't think either of them's gonna win it, if we're gonna be totally honest. I'm a little surprised Morris got in. I'm even surprised Frei got in for MVP. It makes sense for goalkeeper of the year. I think realistically, Frei winning goalkeeper of the year is realistically the only award the Sounders, individual award the Sounders can win. It's the most realistic one if we're going to be honest ourselves. I don't think we had any MVP worthy players to even be in the candidates, but we're kicked off. We're kicked off. We're ready to go. Let me see if the live play-by-play is now available. It is. Here you go. Okay, so oh, what the? It didn't work. Man, Footmom's being goofy. Come on. Why are you doing this to me, Footmob? Alright, I guess never mind. We're not able to do that. Painful. I'm trying to sort this whole thing out for you guys. Just bear with me. Slight computer troubles. I would like to be able to pull up the match play-by-play, but it doesn't look like it's letting me. It's not letting me for right now. I'll try to get it up in a little bit. Yeimar had a great year. I think Yeimar had an okay year. I don't think he was impeccable. He definitely had some bad moments. I would be impressed to see if we can win in St. Louis. I think that would be a big statement going into the playoffs. We're unbeaten. We're on an unbeaten run. It's not the most convincing unbeaten run. We're not obviously one of the hottest teams going into the playoffs, but it is definitely uh, a lot better to see. A few Sounders fans in the crowd, if you guys noticed that. And Stefan Cleveland, very few starts. How do we think he did? Holy shit. And João Klaus just skied a really good opportunity. Well, this isn't a good start from us. Really bad start from us. Did Frei spill that? Like, it looked like it was in his hands, and then yeah, he does. He spills it. He goes down. Yeah, João. Yep, well, almost just gave away a really good opportunity to St. Louis. Not a good start from us at all. Not a good start at all from us. It's quite funny because arguably the 2 best goalkeepers this year, in my opinion, is Berkey and Frei. I'm not sure what I'm realistically expecting from us in the playoffs. I'm going in with 0 expectations going in the playoffs. Nada, none. No expectations because I'm kinda worried we're gonna get bounced out first round, especially if we get a team like Salt Lake or Portland. That's what worries me the most, personally. But you guys can let me know, what do you guys think should be the expectation? What should be the expectation for us in the playoffs? What the reality will be? What do you think is your reality and how you think it will pan out for this team? Dude, I think we get bounced out first round as well. Well, great minds think alike, I guess. I feel like the boys holding motivated and pull off a 1-0 win in the first round, but we'll probably get second rounded. Okay. Oh my god, okay, St. Louis almost just scored again. Not great. Welcome, sup, welcome, Amir Gamer. The Sounders need luck. And what, in tonight's match or in the playoffs? What are we talking here? What kind of luck we talking about? Not a good start from us so far. St. Louis is kind of packing us in a little bit. Holy shit, good chance. And Jordan Morris. So that slight hesitation with his left foot right there, because he hesitated to use his left foot. He took too long with it, and then that invited the defender. You guys will see if you're watching the play, because it falls to Morris's left foot. You can just tell he's just not confident to use it, but they're giving him all the space. See, he takes way too long to offload there. Way too long, Morris. He takes like you guys kind of see, he kind of like stutters a little bit, not stutters, but hesitates a little bit. Not good. Okay. Here's my prediction. We win game 1 of the best of 3 series and bottle the last 2. That would definitely be like us to do that. João Paulo full volley that was going wide, but got lucky it gets deflected. We tried to recreate that Jimmy Madronda goal right there. Oh, you think the Sounders will need luck in the playoffs? I'm gonna assume you just saw the play that I was talking about. Nathan, I'll answer your question right after this corner. Oh my god, that was actually a pretty good set piece right there. Cross. Another great ball in. Rusnák, first time volley. Okay, let's read Nathan's question. Why do you think we fell off in the second half of the season after the first half of the season? Well, the first half I think was a little bit of a purple patch for the fact. So I think there's a multitude of things. This is just my epiphany, my guess. It could be right, could be wrong. So the reason I think we started off the season well was because we started our preseason so much earlier than the rest of the other teams. And I think that losing in the Club World Cup helped motivate us to have a good start. So I think we had like this purple patch, like kind of like just motivational parch, but motivation only gets you so far. And that you need the drive. You need to be able to continue doing that for the rest of the season. So we had a purple patch, is what I'll call it. Then basically the lack of like signings and just not really having a new team kind of killed us. And even when we were winning those games, they weren't the greatest wins, I'll say. Like we clapped Rapids, but when you look at all 4 of those goals, pretty piss poor like defending by the Rapids. Like none of them were assisted. They're all like deflected, bounce in the box. And then we just got exposed because our tactics weren't anything different. It was pretty much the same team. I think what helped us was just we had that extra motivation to at least go in a bit stronger in games. It's just like it's just because just not not good. Uh, we just didn't have anything new and fresh compared to last season. Teams already found us out last year, so that's just how I feel. He goes, dude. He does that so much when he's. Oh my god, we almost just scored. Morris with a half decent chance right there, bro. Bro, Holy smokes. 8 minutes in, we're looking pretty tasty so far, if you ask me. Pretty tasty. You know what I'm gonna do since the play-by-play is not gonna work? I'm just gonna zoom in. How's that? How does that look for you all? Just having the score line. Yeah, it looks way better. We'll go one more zoom in. There you go. We're going with that. Okay, cool. I think we're just gonna run with that. Okay, we need a big chance in the playoffs. What do you mean by that, Amir? Dude, I don't even think we had a good first half of the season. We just had a few good games. I think that's a good way to put it too. I think it's the preseason as well. Yeah, just because we started a bit sooner, we were a little bit more up for it compared to other teams, and we had like a competitive game under our belt, a knockout stage game that meant something, like something really big. So I think that helped us just being a little bit more sharper in the beginning of the season, just a little bit. The Sounders need a better stance. What do you mean by that? Like how we like tactics, formation? Nathan, sorry for asking way too many questions, bro. I don't mind that you ask questions like at all, and I don't think anyone in the chat does. Keep asking them. If you have more questions, keep doing it. That's why we do these things to interact, have some fun while watching the games. Because I know watching the games alone can definitely be a little bit. It can get a little boring, especially with how the Sounders play. I'm a newer Sounders fan and just want to see how someone who's been supporting them their whole life feels. I've actually not been supporting them my whole life. I didn't watch the first 3 years of this team. I started kind of coming along in 2012. That was my first proper year watching this team. But ever since 2012, I've been following this team very closely. So I don't really know much about the team pre 2012. But I guess that's over a decade now. So compared to most fans, that's I guess better than most of them. And yes, you're talking about formation. Yes, I agree. I think tactics, formations, player personnels all play into that. Uh, I mean, if we have the same people, we're not going to really play a different formation because we don't have anyone else to fill into other of those spots. You were surprised. I've done the research though. Like I know what happened in like 09, 2010, 2011. Like I've just done the research as well. Especially if I'm going to start a channel like this, I got to know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm an MLS historian. Once I got into the league, I wanted to learn everything, especially about my local club in the Sounders. I think Samuel Adeniran is on the bench. Former Sounders. Oh my god, we actually almost sprung Morris through on goal, man. Like using Morris to break away through. So how St. Louis plays, they have a high press, and so with us playing Morris through on goal, that's why he's going to have so many space and opportunities. So I like how we're playing so far. It's just the problem is Morris has speed. Morris can run fast, but getting in the final third, he is incredibly inconsistent, similar to Liao Chu. Very, very inconsistent. But having Christian Roldan is big for us, in my opinion. Dude, the fact we signed Eber and yes, the fact that we signed Eber and sold Samuel Adeniran was such a terrible move. Terrible, terrible move. Samuel Adeniran's like 8 years younger, but has produced what 4 times the amount of goals Eber has this season for us. And the thing is, Adeniran is most likely only going to get better. Well, Eber is only going to pretty much stay the same, which 2 goals is not very good or worse. So we'll see if he picks it up and come the playoffs, maybe like a Josh Atencio. Holy poopy. Oh my god, Josh Atencio. Imagine the scenes, his only 2 goals come from against St. Louis. Oh my god. Dude, that was a great. I think just Liao Chu takes too long to play it to Josh. I think also Josh gets a little bit too lackadaisical right there. Like he thinks no one's behind it. That's communication from the team. Team should be shouting at him, "Hey, man on, someone's behind you." Granted, this is a pretty loud stadium. Dude, if you rate the post playoff Sounders this season of 100, what would it be? Out of 10 or 100? What do you mean? Can you clarify the question because I don't totally understand it? Do you like rating our chances in the playoffs? Like how well do you think we'll do? What I'm really curious about is just who are we gonna play in the playoffs? Because not gonna lie, this game is kind of pointless. I just wanna know who we play. That's the most important thing for me. I wanna know, is it Portland? Is it Salt Lake? Like, how much am I gonna have to clench my butt cheeks going into the playoffs? Is it the Whitecaps? If we somehow slip all the way to, like, 6th or something, could it be LAFC? Like, I just wanna know. How do you rate the season? Okay. How would you rate the season before the playoffs? Like, our games before we start the season. So, okay, so how do I rate our season? I'd rate it maybe a nice 6 out of 10. It's been a little bit above average would be about 7, so I'll say 6.5. I think our season's been a 6.5 out of 10 because we've pretty much won as many games as we've tied and as many games as we've lost. So we've technically just been average. We've pretty much just we have almost as many we have a little bit more wins over ties to losses, but they're all very close. Like what's like 11, 11, 11, somewhere close to around there. So playoffs next week. No, I think playoffs start so the wild card games are the 25th and 26th. So we wouldn't play and obviously in the wild card game. I think it's the week after. 5 out of 10. We're lucky the West is horrible this season. Granted, yeah, if the West was like how it normally is, we probably would have been farther down the standings. We're kind of a little too high up in my eyes. Because when you watch game by game, this team is like pretty average. It looks like Houston scored against Portland. Houston scoring against Portland. Is that what I'm hearing and seeing right now? Yep, goal for Houston. Portland's losing. Will Portland not make the playoffs? Or Portland missing the playoffs is what I'm hearing. Dang, okay. I mean, it looks like Portland might not be I think that doesn't I think that means they might be not making the playoffs, guys. I'll try to keep us up to date for the I'll keep us up to date with the other matches as well, which obviously they'll be played Christian? That's blocked, fuck. Shit. Is there a chance the Timbers to get eliminated? I think there is, because I don't think they've been guaranteed their spot yet. So let's see, where do Portland now stand in the standings? I need to have multiple tabs up. Let's see. So where do Portland now go in the standings? Okay, I have now. Okay, table. So Portland current, bro. Sometimes football be so goofy. Okay, cool. So as of now, Portland are in ninth. They could if scenarios. So it's Taco Kid. If everything stands and SKC win, so they get in a winning position, yeah, Portland's out. Currently, Portland is in ninth, so they would play St. Louis, which as a St. Louis fan, I'd be a little bit worried if Portland beats San Jose. So far, the only game that is had a goal so far. Oh, Dallas is already clapping the LA Galaxy 2-0, bro. It's already 2-0 in that game. Sweet baby Jesus. I mean, yeah, I'm worried if Portland make the playoffs because their team is kind of built different in the playoffs. So far, Dallas already in 20 minutes is up 2-0. San Jose's beating Austin, Houston's beating Portland, and then the rest are 0-0s. Damn, rest in peace, the Galaxy, bro. Already 2-0 in 20 minutes? Ah, damn, man. How would you rate the season's away kids? I absolutely love them. I'm wearing it right now. I like the Bruce Lee kid. I just think it's a little overrated in regards to it's like everyone like cream pieing over it. There are a few other new kits from this season I like just a smidge bit more. I think it gets a little bit chaotic with the dragon, but overall, it's a really good kit. Obviously, dude, I love how it pays tribute. I love how we keep that theme. I do think it's a little bit weird. But you know, I do like the kit quite a bit. I have the away kit too. I have Liao Chu on the back. I usually always get when I always buy the new Sounders kit every year, the players issued version of it, and then I buy it and then wait till close to the end of the season and put a player's name on the back that kind of had like the best performances in the kit, and so that's why I landed on Liao Chu. It was pretty much Rusnák or Chu, and I just went with Chu. But part of me kind of thinks I maybe should have gone with Rusnák, but you guys can tell me if that was a good choice or not. I don't want Portland in the playoffs. They'll somehow find a way to make a run. Dude, that's Portland, man. That's how they roll. Sadly, we're just not that team anymore. Oh, whoa, João Paulo, the dribbling. Okay, we're on the counter, boys. We're on the counter. Come on, let's get a goal. Good pass. Good dummy. Liao Chu, shoot it. Oh, my Christ above. This is what I'm talking about. Liao Chu in the final third. And Jordan Morris. Julian, welcome. I got sick of the Bruce Lee kit. We used it too much. Yes, this is another point too. I did think we did force feed it a little bit, and that's what I don't like. We kind of did use it too much. We just use it casually for most of our away games. Cool. But yeah, we definitely did use it too much. So far, it has been. We've had some good half chances on the counter, but St. Louis did have two pretty good chances in the opening 5 minutes, which does concern me. It very much concerns me. To all of you that are in the stream, don't forget to like it, because liking it will push it out to more people to hop in. So please do that. Dude, odds on Morris being one of our DPs next year. If Morris is a DP, that's criminal. Because I don't think he warrants it. I'm cool with Jordan staying as long as he's not a DP. If Jordan Morris becomes a DP for being good for like a quarter of the season, that's not it. Oh god, dude, the high press is killing us right now. St. Louis's high press. They are all over us, dude. Our boy João Klaus. Imagine if he didn't get hurt like midway through the season. I respect St. Louis. They're like the newer version of us, basically, and you got to respect it. When I got to interview a few of their fans when we played them at home, St. Louis are great people. And if there's St. Louis fans that are in the live, big ups to you guys. All right, it's a corner for St. Louis. A little bit worried. What do you guys think? Where do you guys think we will finish in the standings? If you haven't already answered that, where do you guys think we will finish in the standings on decision day? Dang, Leuven really growing out that beard. He didn't have that before early on in the season. Do you know why the Sounders don't use the? I think we do. I think that's Liao Chu. I think we do. I'm pretty sure that's Liao Chu, right? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Chu who takes up that spot for us. Oh no, but now he's 23 years old, huh? So maybe he's not. I'm not sure. I think before it was Chu, and now it's. I don't think now anyone's taking it up. How many games have you gone to this season? Pretty much all the home games, most of the home games. And then the only two away games I went to this season was the 4-1 loss to Portland and the 2-0 loss away to Vancouver. Those are the only games I went to. You think we're going to finish in third in the end? Nico got 3, bro. You and this Nico get 3. I mean, well, this is Nico's last chance to get 3. So, Caleb, you better hope that we get 3. Now you're joking. It can't be Chu. I think it was Chu before. I'm not sure though. I'm really bad with knowing what players take up what contracts. Well, just because contracts are so confusing in MLS. I don't like how they do it. Okay, good touch. Okay, play it. Play it to your brother. Play it to your brother. Play it to someone. Oh my God, that's a goal. Rusnák. God, he slots it in perfectly. Jesus. Well done, boys. Well done. We're up 1-0 in St. Louis. You love to see it. 1-0 in St. Louis. Let's freaking go. Brian Schmetzer tucking in his jersey. Few Sounders fans in the crowd among St. Louis fans. Easy money. Okay, can we hold this lead, though? That's the big thing. Can we hold it? So now where does that put us in the standings with the 1-0 lead? Where do we go into the standings? Do we go up to second? Yep, we're now in second place. So as of now, we would play FC Dallas. First round, we would play FC Dallas. Ruz or Ruse. I ain't getting my hopes up yet. Okay, that's fair. But hey, it feels nice. We're up 1-0. I'm surprised. Good job on the counter. Well done by Jordan Morris to play that ball out wide to Cristian. Oh, are they reviewing this or something? I think they're asking because Liao Chu was impeding Berkey, who's offsides. He was in his way, which I can see why they're making this case because he kind of was in his way. Okay, they gave the goal, so I guess we're running with it. I would like to see another replay. Seattle and Club America, my teams. Good combo. Do you think we're making any signings in the winter? It's too early to tell. It just depends on who we sell. Because right now we have just so many players taking up so much of our money in the salary cap. It depends on who we let go. It looks like it's imminent. It's looking like it's imminent that Nico and Raúl are gone. It looks like it more and more. I listen to these press conferences where they're asking about Nico and Raúl. Fans are kind of want them gone, and I don't see why the signers would renew either of them. Well, Raúl, I think, has one more year left on his deal, but Nico, I think, is gone. So if that's the case, we have 2 open DP spots, and if the reports have been true, there's going to be 4 DP spots. So we'll have 3 DP spots open. So I assume we would at least make 1 DP signing during the offseason. MLS should raise the cap to like 20 mil and only have 1 DP spot so teams can sign special players like a Messi. Be crazy if Messi joined the Sounders. I get confused with all the roster rules. I know. I get confused about them all too, as well. Looks like Galaxy pulled one back. It is 2-1 now to Dallas. So Galaxy are still losing. And still, as of now, we would play FC Dallas in the playoffs. How would we feel if we play Dallas, guys? How would we feel if we played Dallas in the playoffs? Because that's as it stands, that's who we're playing. Dude, Griezmann to Sounders next summer. If that don't happen, I'm straight up gonna cry because he literally likes the Mariners so much. It'd be such an easy pull, bro. But he's literally, I think, a couple goals away to he's like 8 or 9 goals away to becoming Atletico Madrid's all-time leading goal scorer. So I'd assume he would want to break that record before he leaves because that'd be sick. Dude, Sounders would have to shell out good money to bring in a player that's still playing really well in one of the top leagues. Okay, shit. Counterattack for St. Louis. Yeimar doing really well right there, but then doesn't do too enough. Is this the last game of the season? That is correcto, good sir. Dallas is probably going to see us in round 2, but I'm unsure. No, we would play Dallas. We would be playing Dallas if the results stand. But there's still like 60 minutes left. Ashton, damn, I missed the goal coming in late. No worries, man. Well, at least you came in, bro. Welcome, welcome. You haven't missed much. We're still chatting. We're still having a good time. So the fact you're here is all that we care about. We should sign a big player over the age of 32 that's a free agent and that has experience. I would definitely during the offseason, I'll worry about the signing stuff once the offseason happens. So once we're officially the season's a wrap for the Sounders, I will look into this stuff. I'll put out videos for it. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We'll talk about these things. You don't need to worry. It's just right now, I mean, there's no point in talking about it when right now the main focus is just playoffs. Shit. Jesus Christ. They all put it across the face of goal. I thought St. Louis were going to score right there. Happy to see in this run of games when Rusnak's been given the freedom to play the 10, he has produced goals in open play, which is more that can be said than for Nico, who hasn't scored from open play since the last game of the season last year, where that game was pointless, where we played San Jose. He clearly wants to come to MLS, and if he ends up in another MLS team, then the port has screwed up massively. I agree. He has said, I agree. He has said in reports, MLS News this week in MLS, Eli and Will have reported about how apparently Griezmann's down to come to MLS. So if Sounders do fumble the bag, it would not be good. Oh, you're saying no. If I meant if we play Dallas, we'll probably get to the second round. Dallas is I would still say the Whitecaps would be an easier opponent for us than Dallas. That's just my opinion, though. All right, SKC take the lead. So I think Portland, as of now, oh my God, João was wide open on that header. How did he not just score there? Oh my God, dude, that was a decent hit there by St. Louis. We are living life on the edge. Holy cannoli. Okay, let's see. How does the table stand now? Okay. So Portland are currently out of the playoffs as it stands. Portland are out of playoffs. We would still play Dallas. Sporting Kansas City would be in. That's crazy. LAFC versus the Whitecaps. Well, rest in peace, Whitecaps, if they have to play LAFC in the playoffs because they are terrible against them. Salt Lake versus Houston. God damn. Where are we in the table right now? We're in second place right now. We are in Dose. And we then would play the team that is in seventh, which is FC Dallas. At halftime, we will look at the standings, so you guys don't need to worry about that. But I'm not gonna lie, St. Louis have been kind of been playing the better team, just missing that final touch, which would be kind of sad if Samuel Adeniran comes in and is the final touch that they need. Yeah, that was a pretty decent hit there. Dude, St. Louis, yeah, St. Louis looking dangerous right now. How many years? No, Fry's done. This is the last year of Fry's contract, so he's technically a free agent come the end of the season. Stefan Fry. This is the last year in his contract. I think we should renew Fry. If there's someone we should renew, it is Fry. But I wouldn't mind if we just gave Cleveland the mantle just to bring down the age number. Because that's an easy way we can do that with the goalkeeper position. And we wouldn't have to spend any money on it. We would just literally give Cleveland the mantle. And then Jacob Castro could be our number two or Andrew Thomas. I don't really care who. But I'm totally okay with us keeping Fry 1000%. Either or, I do think though we do need to think about what's the game plan though, because if Fry gets, I think if we give Fry another year, next year is probably gonna be his last year. My guy is at 40 at that point, which granted keepers can play there, but I want us to start bringing down the starting 11 age average. You know what I mean? Dude, Fry go crazy. I mean, Fry's been going crazy in this match. Yeah, that's why he's the leader in the clean sheet race. That's why he's going to win that Golden Glove award. Seattle, correct, is currently in second place. You think Cleveland deserves more minutes? I mean, at some point, it's going to be like kind of a little bit like a Tyler Miller situation where Miller was good enough to be an MLS one. Obviously, before his injury, he was really good for LAFC. And I'm worried we might have that same situation. Okay, SKC scored a second. It looks like Sporting Kansas City could be in the playoffs. Portland going to be out of it. Holy shit, Cristian Roldan. Holy macaroni. And is that a yellow? Yep, yellow card for Cristian Roldan. Oh, Cristian Roldan with the yellow. This looks like a bad injury. He looks hurt. I don't know where did he hit him though. Yeah, I like the youth in Cleveland. Well, Cleveland's not super young either. I want us to all keep that in mind. Cleveland is not young. He's 28, I think. For a goalkeeper, it is young, but not in regards to uh, like young. He's not young technically, but for a goalkeeper, yeah, he's in the younger side of things because keepers can play till they're like 38, which Fry is 38, I believe. All right, Austin have scored, so San Jose are now tied. Looks like there's a goal. Oh wow, Dallas is clapping the Galaxy 3-1. So what does that mean? So now Sporting Kansas City would host the home game in the wild card match because San Jose are now tied. That's crazy. Not much shifting though in the middle of the pack for the most part. We would still play Dallas. Dude, wow, older than he looks. I know. He looks really young, but yeah, it's kind of a bit of a facade. Most people don't realize that. I know. I thought Cleveland was younger too, till I hit up the Googles and bam, 28, I believe. You guys can double check. You can fact check me, but I'm pretty sure he's 28. And then, by the way, um, yes, they should thank us because their first win of the whole season was against us. We literally saved Sporting Kansas City's season. Holy shit, that was a bad foul by João Paulo. I think he might get a yellow. Oh, okay, maybe not. We're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Shout outs to the Seattle Sounders for saving their season. Kevincho should give me a shout for what we did for him. 29? Why 29, Nathan? Who's 29? All right, LAFC have a goal now. That means they're now above us. So we're back to third. So we are now playing Vancouver. We are playing Vancouver. Things have changed. Oh my God. And St. Louis almost just scored again. Dude, holy macaroni. We are not playing that great in this game, but we're somehow still winning. Oh, you're saying that's how old Cleveland is. Jesus, Lubin almost caught Frei out. Yeah, maybe he should have caught that, to be honest. That you made that a little bit more of a meal than it needed to be. Jesus, Klaus, how are we leaving this dude so wide open? I mean, he wasn't super open, but the fact he's winning all these headers is absurd. Okay, good stuff by Rito. Ah, shit, that was done by Reed. Okay, well, I guess he got the foul, but I do think he got a little lucky there, but we'll take it. Okay, lads, we are now in third place, thus meaning we are playing Vancouver. Things have changed. Has Doppler improved at all this year? I love Ethan. He's following the channel. His family follows the channel. But he hasn't got many minutes, unfortunately, and thus I don't think there's been much improvement. Damn, I can't believe Portland's out of the playoffs right now. So, guys, things have changed. Would you rather have Dallas or Vancouver? Let's get a little vote conversation going. Dallas or Vancouver? Holy crap! What an awful shot by Alex. Shoot, pass it, bro. A scorpion kick by Josh Atencio, but it wasn't even on target. Little scorpion kick. Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious. Okay, we're saying it's Taco Kids is saying Vancouver. We want it to be Vancouver. That's what we're going with. Would you guys rather have Vancouver or Dallas? Because that's looking like who our opponent's most likely going to be is one of the two. Do we prefer? I think. Holy crap! The hesitation by Frei. I would prefer Vancouver. I know that's a little bit of a controversial take because they're technically the higher seed, but I would prefer them. Okay, it looks like I think Kansas City might have scored another goal. Dude, they're destroying minute. No, they didn't. They almost scored. I have it on another TV, so don't mind me when I'm looking this way. It's to keep up with the other scores at the same time. Oh, you're saying we performed bad? I mean, we played okay. I was at the game that we lost 2-0 in Vancouver. But we haven't played much better against Dallas, did we? We drew both of those games. At least we won a game against Vancouver. Okay, Reed, let's see what he can do. Okay, good stuff. Oh, it's an own goal. All right, we're up 2-0. No, I don't think that's a Reed goal. The fact the commentator said that's a goal for Reed, no, that's an own goal, but we'll take it. The fact we're somehow winning this game 2-0 is absurd. Wow. Oh, kid, this is my first Sounders game. Wow, we're somehow winning, which I don't understand. The goal does not change anything, though. We would still be playing Vancouver. Yeah, that's it. That's gonna count as an own goal. Tim Parker own goal, I believe. I think that's Tim Parker. Yeah, it's Tim Parker OG, guys. We'll take it. I think that's wrapped. I think that's game. All done in the office for us. We're playing Vancouver most likely in the playoffs. Yep, Tim Parker own goal. 2-0. That's game over. Are we really counting this as a Reed goal? He doesn't shoot it. It's not going to be counted as his goal. What is Max Brados talking about, bro? Oh, what? Are we really going to count that as a Reed? Wait, 2-0, you know, I'm not even going to say it. That's fucking hilarious. What's my prediction for the game? I didn't make a prediction. I think I was leaning more towards the draw. No way that's his. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No way it's Reed's goal. He crosses it and and then Tim Parker puts it in his own net. Shit, bad giveaway. Holy crap, we kind of just got away with it there. Jesus, holy macaroni. Even though we're winning, it doesn't. I don't know. Is it just me or does it not feel like we are winning though? Because St. Louis have had the better chances, but they've kind of just hindered themselves with these mistakes on the counter. That's crazy. Even with us winning, we don't change position. We stay the exact same. Is João Paulo injured? No, 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 no. If João Paulo's injured, we're screwed. We're so screwed. No, no, no. Okay, while we do that, we'll read through comments. We should play Reed. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. I think Reed's a way better outside back than we say. Did LAFC? Ooh, it's Bouanga. Bouanga definitely won the Golden Boot. Denny Bouanga, man, I'd give a left kidney to have Denny Bouanga play for the Sounders. The guy's so freaking good. Okay, I'm assuming this is not gonna. It's surely gonna go down as an own goal. That's absurd if that stays as a Reed Baker Whiting goal. I'm trying to get the updates on Twitter. Is João Paulo hurt? Because I'm kind of worried if he is. Because if JP's hurt, that's not a good sign. What are Sounders posting and saying? Are they saying it's a Reed Baker? No one's even posted about it. Dude, FootMom says own. Okay, so it does. Okay, then it's yeah. I don't know why mine's not updating. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. All right, I'm cool though. I know I went a little anal there, but the fact that Max Breda, like, what poor, it's like a little bit of poor commentary that they were like, oh, it's Reed's first goal. It's just, I feel like it's a little bit disrespectful because it's not. Like, there's no way it is. Okay, cool. Sounders said own goal. Yeah, 20 goals is insane. Hope we can get ourselves a Bouanga like player. I agree. He seems okay. I'm glad. I don't think Baker Whiting is strong enough defender in the. He's good offensively. I mean, I haven't watched enough of Reed to know, but he definitely is missing the muscle side of things for sure. Live play should work. Can you try it again? Yeah, I can put on live play. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second, guys. Okay, here you go. Live play. Let's see. Nope, it still don't working. It says keep saying oops whenever I click it. It could be my Wi-Fi, honestly. Or I could do this. Would you guys want it like this? Is this a little better for you all? So then it at least has some of the feed. It's just zoomed in a little more. How's that? Is that at least a little bit better? Because it does have the live play. Yeah, Sounder said, oh, well, I was going to say, it's just disrespectful to even like be like, oh, Reed scored his first goal. Even Reed's not going to count that as his first goal. Let's be honest here. I am shocked that we're up 2-0 right now. I mean, I'll take it, but I am really shocked. Damn, I can't believe Portland might not make the playoffs. I'm just surprised, man. I just not having Portland in the playoffs, low key don't hit the same. I'm not mad, but don't hit the same sometimes. Oh, we do. There is still another international window to deal with in the midst of playoffs. Okay, so scoreline updates. Colorado RSL is still 0-0. Dallas is clapping at Galaxy 3-1. Houston's beating Portland 1-0. Portland still have it in their own hands. They just need to get a goal. San Jose is still tied with Austin 1-1. Kansas City slapping Minnesota 2-0. We're clapping St. Louis 2-0. And then LAFC is beating Vancouver 1-0. And I don't think Vancouver is going to be coming back. So, all in all, I think things have gone more intense in the Western Conference decision day compared to the East, but we still have a second half to go. So we'll see how things progress. Wasn't JP injured earlier this year? No, he was still just coming back from his ACL injury. So he played in our Club World Cup game off the bench, but we slowly implemented him back to getting back to 90 minutes fit. So he's been pretty healthy throughout the year. So I was kind of a little bit worried when I saw him on the floor, not feeling like himself. Oh god, João Klaus tried to go for the Bombasso there, the fucking banger full volley. All right, 2 minutes of added time. 2 minutes of added time. Dude, back-to-back bottling playoffs for the Timbers? Yeah, seriously. Back-to-back bottles by Portland. I mean, I'd like to see the Timbers in the playoff just because, it's good representation for the Pacific Northwest. To have Vancouver, Portland, and us in it, that would be the very most ideal situation. It looks like another goal LAFC scored. Let's see. Give me a second. Ew, no, it's just a really bad miss by I think Carlos Vela, which probably should have put him up 2-0. Yeah, I was just Timbers. Timbers haven't been close to top eight at all. You'd say so. They've had some big games, especially against us. Their 4-1 game. Obviously, I don't watch Portland on a regular basis, but they did have two pretty big games against us. But I guess if you don't consider us that good of a team this year, then yeah, I guess never mind. They haven't had a good big game, but just depends on how you view it. Seattle and Portland coexist, but we hate each other. Yeah, I mean, I hate losing against them for sure. I don't hate the Timbers. The only team I hate is LAFC. That's the only team I hate. But that is halftime, guys. Halftime. Dallas up 4-1. God fucking damn, man. The misery continues for the LA Galaxy. Poor fucking team. Halftime. Sounders up 2-0. Let's see what Twitter's saying. Okay. Halftime. Let me know when the second half starts, guys, because I will be on Twitter with you all. Don't forget as well to follow us on Twitter if you're not already. I'll pull up the screen for you all. So share this tab. So we're on Twitter. I need to also pull up your guys' stuff. Dude, that's typical though. I hate those games. Let's look through the playoff, man. Slump, rest in peace, Minnesota United news. I love this. Own goal. Reed makes it 2, but is robbed from the credit due to a deflection. It wasn't on target. I don't think people understand. This was sad to see. Montreal fan, like the Montreal like team, watching the Red Bulls because basically they missed the playoffs because Red Bulls had a 90th minute PK that sent them through. Yeah, which was this penalty, which was sad to see for Montreal because they thought they squeaked. Even though they lost, they thought they made it in regardless. I think Houston closed out with the win against Portland. Oh, in regards to the standings too, by the way, let me pull that up for you guys. So, as things stand for the Western Conference, so I'll pull this up for everybody. Share this tab now. This is how the standings are looking. We are still in third, even with winning. Doesn't really mean a whole lot. We would play Vancouver. Good old Whitecaps. Would we rather have Dallas? Would we rather have the Whitecaps? I'm just glad if we played Dynamo or Salt Lake, we were low-key screwed. Two teams I don't think we would beat. If we played Portland, we were 1000% screwed, even though they're the lowest of all the teams I've just mentioned, but we just can't beat them for some reason. Okay, what's your reaction to the Roldan volley against LA to get us to the playoffs? Oh, you mean his goal against the Galaxy? I was like, volley. It was good. I mean, we were gonna make the playoffs anyway. Very happy. I was just happy to see Christian score. That's all I care about. Christian's a good guy. He's always nice to me when I get to talk to him and whatnot. So was very happy to see that. Jack, welcome in the stream. Just love to jump in at halftime. I think we're very solid. Reed is really impressing me. Yes, as I said, Reed Baker Whiting definitely been the best player on the field so far in that first half. Uh, I would say it's been a decent half from us. We've been clinical in the point in this, like the areas of the field that matter the most, which is the most important thing, which is a playoff mentality and a playoff tactic that I think is good. So that is a good thing. But we haven't been the better team for sure. St. Louis will probably score in this game. I think we'll still close out with the win, though. I think we will still be fine. Dude, look how big this water bottle is that I bought. Huge. I bought it on Prime Day. It was only like $12. Humongo. It's not a hydro flask. It's a, I don't know what this is called. Zippy saying we might have hope for the playoffs. We might. I think we might too. I think we might have hope in the playoffs. I agree. We're going into it with a win, which I think is a great sign. Got to give credit to. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Penalty to the Whitecaps. Oh shit, that might change things. Oh no! If Portland, I mean, if Vancouver converted the pen, which I want my screen to change to that game. Let's see. It looks like. Oh wait, did they miss the penalty? Please tell me they scored it. No, they missed it. God damn it! It was before the goal. God dang it! Oh, Vancouver. We've silenced their crowd well. Can't hear their fans that usually make noise, but agree we need to see it out. Yeah, I mean, we're not the better team. That's not the end of the world. We've taken our chances, and that's all that fucking matters. That's literally the facts. So as it stands, we would play. So okay, this is how the standings. Who would play who? Houston would play Salt Lake. We would play Whitecaps. LAFC will play Dallas, and then St. Louis will play the winner of Sporting Kansas City, San Jose, which I think would most likely be SKC. That would mean a rivalry game in the playoffs, the first ever rivalry match between St. Louis and SKC. First year for St. Louis, first year of this rivalry, and it's in the playoffs. That'd be pretty cool. Imagine that back in what was it, 2010 or 11 when Portland came into the league. In that first year, Portland played Seattle in the playoffs. That's crazy. What's your thoughts on Eber? Not good. Not good. Well, we still have there's still the chance of Samuel Adeniran coming in. For all of you that don't know, former Sounders that we sold for Eber, the man that you're talking about here, Zippy. Exactly, bro. This is what we do. We'll frustrate, and I actually low key like us away than at home. Yeah, I do too. But that's what scares me because if things stand, we're gonna have 2 home games in the playoffs. We're a way better team away. Eber is poo-poo. Exactly what Jack said. Eber is poo-poo. Let's see what people are saying on Twitter. I mean, there's not really much. No one's really saying anything. Honestly, man, I think Reed should be our starting outside back next year. I think he's starting to earn it. Him and Cody should be our. I think we sell either Alex or Nouhou, cash in some decent money on them, and just play Cody and Reed. You guys agree, disagree? Play Reed on the left, Cody on the right. Fuck it. At least it's cheap options. We can make some big money off Nouhou and Alex, both international players. One's a captain for his national team, and Alex Roldan for El Salvador. Definitely, we could bank some good money on that. And Nouhou is a African is a continued contributor for an African national team that plays at the World Cup. He plays in World Cups. Nouhou has played in World Cups. I like Cody Baker and I like Reed. I think they're both great players, even though Reed isn't the biggest fan of the channel, but I gotta give him props. He's not the biggest fan of the channel, but he's a damn good player. He's been playing damn well in these big games in St. Louis and in Nashville. He's had 2 great games in 2 tough environments. And then Nuhu, I would say plays actually about the same. I would say Nuhu plays about the same level as Reed for way more money, where we can sell him for uh, where we can make some good money in our pockets for an opportunity to invest in other positions. Because left back's not like a make it or break it spot for the team. Yeah, nothing wrong with Nuhu. There's just money to be made. Brian asks, why is he not a fan? So, okay, so story time to the 13 of you here. Before I tell the story, though, if you haven't liked the live stream, you should like the live stream. Uh, please do so because it pushes out to more people. So if you haven't done it, please like. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, why Reed's not a fan of the fan channel? So we had his girlfriend on. I think it was in one of the CCL games after that, and Reed wasn't happy about her comments, and he reached out to her to reach out to us to take down the video, which I was kind of like, I don't feel like it's necessary. I don't think she says anything terrible. She just kind of just fawns over Reed as a significant other maybe would do. And I just kind of said, I don't really feel like it's necessary. Did really well on the channel. And if Reed has a big issue with it, just tell him to contact us directly. Because I also wasn't a fan that he told his girlfriend to tell us. Because Reed has open DMs with us. He has messaged us before. We've had some conversation before. He's obviously been on the channel. I don't think necessarily Reed doesn't like the channel. I just don't think he loves the channel. Because some players like the channel. When I went to I don't have it on me, but a plan and something I've already done. I was at the practice cut last week to get a Club World Cup players issued Sounders jersey. I just don't have it with me here. Signed by the whole team, and I'll be giving away to one of you guys. You guys are going to be found out about this giveaway before anyone else has. I'm giving that away, signed by the whole team. Fredy spoke to me a little bit and was just saying how I'm doing really well. It's funny, actually, some funny personal stuff with Fredy, which you guys will find out about very soon. And just Fredy just giving me a lot of compliments, which I really appreciate. And a lot of players, interesting. I had a funny conversation with Brian Schmetzer because he asked about the jerseys. He's like, "Oh, are you getting these signed so you can put them in the backdrop in your videos?" And I told Brian, no, I'm actually giving these away to fans. So I got 2 jerseys. Well, one's for me personally, and one I'm going to be giving away to you guys. And he's like, "Oh, is this going to be going in the backdrop of your video?" I was like, "No, it's going to actually be given away to fans." He's like, "I think that's a really good idea to give it away to your followers." It was just a little bit of an awkward conversation. I was like, and I told Brian, I was like, "Have you been watching the videos to see what my backdrop's been looking like recently?" Because I haven't tuned in quite recently, but I'll make sure I'll do so. It's just so funny to me and so weird to me that Brian watches the videos. Isn't that just so interesting? Where's that interview? It's an old one. You'd have to go way back down the channel. We've only interviewed like a few females on the channel, so look for the thumbnail that there's a chick on there. And you'll tell instantly when you start watching it that it's her, that's Reed's girlfriend. So just keep scrolling down and you'll definitely find it. I think Nouhou would be good in the midfield considering wow, okay, Zippy, this is a controversial take here. Nouhou in the midfield. Oh my god. Do you guys agree with that? I don't know. Nouhou's ball control is a little bit questionable for me. Yeah, agreed. Could make some good profit on Alex and Nouhou. I think we need to invest our money in a number 10 who's quick and dynamic. Yep, correct. Dude, I think Jack nails this on the head. Jack, this is what I like when you comment on my post. Come to the watch along. You're just a solid freaking dude. Love you so much and appreciate you always supporting and always being on the same wavelength as me. I don't need to say it. You're just saying it for me. Um, but yeah, there's a little story time for you guys. I have plenty more stories with Sounders players and with Brian, of course, which some of you guys have seen. I just think it's quite funny. Uh, this is a funny as fuck post. Going into halftime, what are your guys' thoughts? Are you guys excited to play Vancouver? Obviously, I'll be at the games, and we'll do a watch along for the away game. Don't forget, we'll be alive for that too. So, dude, me and Jack get on the same wavelength. Both been supporting teams since 2012. That's when I started watching the team as well. I was talking about that earlier in the live. Obviously, here I have a signed Obafemi Martin jersey and a signed Calvin Phillips jersey. I know that's so weird to have. So my dad bought one of these he bought one of these Leaf like random signed jersey boxes. I'll pull it up for you guys actually because I can do that. So it's like a random signed jersey box. They do it a lot for like NFL teams. Leaf, uh, signed soccer jersey. So we bought one of them, and dude, like what the box? Yeah, here you go. I have it right here. So this is basically what it is. No, I don't want to get. I'm gonna pull up this tab. Here you go. Share this tab. So we bought this, and it wasn't $1,000. It was like $250. So we bought this, and look, they advertise like R9, Saka, Holland, Mane, Pele, Ronaldinho, Cristiano Ronaldo, and we got Calvin Phillips. We thought it was a good investment for about like 200 to 300 bucks. I thought it was going to be I was like, oh, dude, surely we'll get something decent, but no. Oh, and the owner was like, oh, I pulled a Messi, and I was like, okay, come on, man, surely we have to get at least something okay, like breaking even. No, we got like a signed jersey. It's worth maybe like half the price, a little less than half, which I thought was funny. I'm excited with whoever we play. Same here. I'm just excited to see how we'll do in the playoffs. Anybody want to see Raúl subbed on in tonight? Hopefully no Eb. Dude, it's like the live is just a Eber hate crew. And the Sounders fans definitely are. I mean, Eber's only on a 1 year deal. He has an option for next year. I'm praying to God we don't exercise that option. I'm sorry, but he's the eighth highest paid player with 2 goals this season. No can do. No can do there, Chief. No can do. Dude, crazy story. Really, my favorite color is green. So I remember seeing the Sounders on FIFA 12. From there, FIFA 12 helped make me become a soccer fan too. Martins, yeah, by far. When I saw this jersey, it was only $50 because it was on sale because they're trying to get rid of all their Martin signed stuff. So I have a signed ball by Martins, which is oh god, I'm trying to get okay. Go this way and point this way. That's signed MLS ball by Martins. Love the guy. Best individual player in Sounders history in regards to his skill, talent, what he did for the team. Best player. Found the interview. Yeah, this is what I said. I said it wasn't even that bad. That's why I said I'm not gonna take it down. That's what I was surprised by it. See, thank you, Brian. I didn't think it was bad either, so I appreciate it. Raul should be subbed on for 20 minutes to go when the game is about leggy. That's his role for me now. Really? I was just gonna say bring on for like 15 to 20 minutes so he gets some minutes before the playoffs because he's just coming back from injury. So I think giving him minutes because he is a serial killer in the playoffs. Does he still have that in his locker? Is what I don't know. I cannot confirm nor deny if he still is that guy in the playoffs. One of the all-time leading goal scorers in the MLS Cup playoffs for only being in the league since 2018. It's only 5 years, and one of those years not even being in it. Okay, let's look at the scores from around the league as well, if FootMob will let me. Okay, matches. Rapids RSL, it's still 0-0, which I'm surprised about. This is not updated because, dude, FootMob has been so bad today. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, thank you. Okay, apparently none of the matches have started. God damn it, man. FootMob, great app. Great app. To bit. Yeah, I love him too. He's just not the same. Raúl used to follow us and he unfollowed us, and I think I kind of know why. Not gonna lie. Do you guys think you know why Raúl probably unfollowed this out Red Green TV? Because we kind of said we should probably sell him. It wasn't in bad, like it wasn't for hate. Okay, finally we got the scores up. But yeah, Raúl unfollowed us. Very sad days. It was kind of cool when he did follow us. I want to say like 60% of the team follows the page. Maybe like a 20% watches the video. Mainly it's Tacoma Defiance guys that watch it. Tacoma Defiance. So it's like players like AB Cissoko, Leva, Dylan Tevez, Cody Baker, Reed, Brian. It's weirdly all those guys that watch the channel the most. And Fredy tunes in because he follows us. It's okay. Salt Lake Rapids 0-0. Surely Salt Lake will score a goal. It's the Rapids. It's called. Oh my god! I went one too many back. Okay. Oh my god, this is so slow right now. Dallas absolutely shafting the Galaxy. Oh my god. Dallas are a scary team going into the playoffs. It's not fun to go to Texas. Portland, as of now, are out, but one goal can change the whole trajectory for them. This, obviously, Austin eliminated, just playing for pride. SKC, this is a big game for them. Sounders, of course, are watching that. LAFC always clap Vancouver. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 2 or 3 by the end of the game. Favorite player is currently Steph, just because he's a freaking legend in my eyes. Favorite player, João Paulo. We both got the beard game, you know? So I gotta respect that. The day I saw João Paulo play in that two-legged CCL game against the Honduran team, I think it was Motagua. No, not Motagua. Olympia, where we lost in 2020 before when we had fans in the stadium, I knew JP was my favorite player. He's on the back of my 2020 kit because I just knew I loved him. I bought the 2020 kit, and then after the first game of the season against Chicago in 2020, I got him on the back, and then obviously never went to a game over a year later because I ended up getting an injury, so I missed the game, the last ever home game against Columbus because I broke my ankle and had surgery, so I didn't go to that game. Yep, JP is up there, man. Yeah, me too, bro. I'm the pink and black kit, right? Oh yeah, he was wearing that. Yeah, JP is so good. Yeah, he's by far my favorite. Currently, yeah, he's by far my favorite player. But Freddie's my all-time favorite Sounders. Not even a question. Just obviously just not the same guy. So it is what it is. Do you want to do a quick tune-in on Kevincho's channel quickly? Let's go to YouTube and quickly see how Kevincho's shit's going on. If my laptop is not being slow, internet's slightly not as good as my normal studio. Let's look up Kevincho. Kevincho. Dang, his watch along is doing well. Oh wow, he's like not even noticeable in his live. Crazy. Yeah, Kevincho, king of. He's also just a really good guy. If we play SKC in the playoffs, you guys know, preview with Kevincho. Preview with Kevincho. It's funny to me because when I first met Kevincho or Kevin, he was like, dude, big fan of your work. I love some of the clips that you've like had of you. And I was like, what? Of me? Like you've seen stuff about me? And I was just surprised because the guy's really popular now. Are we popular? Just in the Sounder sphere, and that's fine. I don't want to be like Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull. Kevincho is a good dude. Looks like second half is starting. Yeah, second half has started, guys. Let's pull it up. Let's go. Okay, share this tab. Okay, we're gonna zoom in. We're zooming. I don't remember how much I zoomed in last time. I want to say it was about that much. And bang. Bingo. Got the game back. Okay, guys, second half started. Welcome back to everybody. Welcome, welcome. Do you think, okay, now let's predict based off the score now, how do we think the rest of this game is going to pan out for us? Dude, anyone else worried we're about, okay, not a great start. Anyone else worried about it being 2-0? 2-0 is the worst lead to have in soccer. That's just the saying, and it's kind of true. I don't think we'll bottle it. I don't think we will. I don't think we'll bottle the lead. That's just my opinion, though. You're pretty worldwide. I've seen you on AFTV. That was a big throwback, man. That was also a really fun game to go to, especially as just a neutral, just going in because I could care less who won between Manchester City and Arsenal. We're saying 2-1, so that we'll concede one still. And I mean, even if we're winning, it doesn't change anything. We're just still staying in third. I'm gonna go 3-1. I'm gonna be positive. I am too. I'm gonna go 2-1. Shoot. Off the post by Chu. Wow. That would have Jack, your prediction might have almost been spot on there. Geez, we're coming out the gates hot. Liao Chu and not being able to have consistent finishing in the final third. Off the post. I thought it was off the line at first. Damn, imagine if we clap the best team in the league 3-0 and both times we played them this season, but then I don't know. It's funny because that's our only big game that we've won, in my opinion, was that home game against St. Louis because we haven't been able to really beat any of the bigger teams we faced off against. Houston, 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 goal, goal, Houston, goal, Houston. Looks like Portland Timbers are done. I'm sorry, it looks like Timbers are outie. Portland will not be playing in the playoffs. Portland Timbers will not be playing in the playoffs. I'm going to tweet that out right now. Holy shit, I thought Stroud's. Oh, shit! What a save, Stefan Frei. Dude, Chu is the most chaotic player ever. What do you mean by that? Dude, that was a crazy good save by. Well, not crazy. It was a good save by Frei. That home game against St. Louis was our only good game this whole season. It was probably. All right, let's tweet it out. I can confirm. The Portland Timbers will not be playing and will not be playing in. And we'll put that with a little smiley face. Shit, I messed up with my eyes. Gonna have to redo the tweet. God damn it, guys. This is why I don't do Twitter. I'm not much of a tweeter. I'm more of a real lifer, if you guys get what I mean. I'd probably be better at talking to a woman than actually tweeting. I know that's kind of weird to say, but it's kind of true, maybe. Yeah, I predicted the Timbers to be a good team this year too, but low key scared for next season because surely they can't be terrible 3 seasons in a row. And the worst part is, this is the worst part. It's Taco Kid. They're terrible, and we still can't beat them. Portland don't even make the playoffs, and we still can't beat them. What does that say about us? So bad. It's so bad. So as of now, we're still playing Vancouver. Yep, there you go. Now they're playing the Karaskia second goal. Yeah, it is quite unfortunate. I mean, Evander had a pretty good end to the season. Evander's been pretty good in the recent matches, but I guess they just couldn't do it in the match that mattered the most. We still couldn't beat them. I don't want to make fun of Portland because we still can't beat them. So I'm not going to say a word. I make fun of them if we can beat them, but we can't even beat them when they're bad. But we can beat St. Louis. Oh my God, another good chance for them. Man. So now it's 2-0 to Houston, and the other games are still the same from what we spoke about at halftime. Who will score first, Seattle or St. Louis, in regards to from now in this game? What do we think? Not any St. Louis fans come into the live. Well, to my knowledge, anyway. The active fan base. Granted, they could all be at the game because they do fill up their stadium quite well, and rightfully so because their team is super good this year. Good. So the St. Louis coach is not very happy right now. In regards to what's going on in the other games, all of them are still the same. They're out. It's slightly disappointing to see because I would have been interested to see if Portland would do something going into the playoffs. Personally, I know he's on the Timbers team, but I like Evander a lot. He's a really good player. You commented saying the worst part of the games against the Timbers this season is that during the game we were winning and actually had hope, then bottled it badly. Yeah, in two of the games. Yeah, one of them was a boring, boring game. Playing Vancouver as it stands, correct, Ben. We are playing Vancouver as it stands. Unless Vancouver score, then we would play Dallas. Oh my God, St. Louis just hit the crossbar, I think. Caroni. I don't know why that guy did not just pass it, like cut it back. Yep, crossbar. Well, we are Christ, he hits that weirdly super well. Lewis haven't scored, and I gotta be honest here. Chances. Oh, but no one headed it. Liao Chu is burning Tim Parker. Well, Morris, because he doesn't want to use his left foot, bro. What do you think our best lineup is for the playoffs? I don't know, man. I don't know. Would we start Morris at striker? Or would we start Raúl or Ruidíaz at striker? It's a good question because I don't know. If we play Vancouver, maybe it's Raúl. Maybe. Watch this lineup, but I think Raúl has to start for us in the playoffs. I know he hasn't been good this year. It looks like Liao hurts himself mid-cross there. Not, oh no, he's fine, bro. Then why were you laying down like you were hurt? You're fine. And just to lock it down, hold the lead, and call it a day. Hey guys, Nouhou choo choo choo. Curious who he's coming on for. Is it for Liao Chu? Just preserve the legs. I mean, I'd take out anyone that doesn't need to play for the rest of this game. Preserve the leg. Oh, Reed's hurt. Deal. Was hurt. Granted, I don't think he would have started in the playoffs anyway, but not very optimal. So Nouhou's coming in for Reedo. Crying. Holy crap, he is like red faced. He is wow, I was surprised. He is like crying. Like it's waterworks for Reed. That bad? Bad. If he's crying that much, it does look bad. But Jesus, I was surprised. I thought he was just hurt. Might be something bad if he's crying like that. Yeah, Jesus. Crazy. I mean, but like realistically, start for us in the playoffs. I didn't see what the injury was either, so I'm surprised to see. Could we get a replay maybe? Vancouver goal? Sure. What does that do to the standings? 1-1. So we move up. So now we are playing and we play Dallas. Change. We are now playing FC Dallas. Vancouver would play LAFC. That's so unfortunate. Vancouver scored, but they're gonna then again play LAFC in the playoffs. That's so bad. I honestly, if I was Vancouver, low key, Vancouver would have a better chance against us than. I know they're tied to him now, but Bali. So we're playing Vancouver. Sorry, we're playing Dallas now. We're back to the Dallas train. Dallas. Woo woo woo. Wee woo woo. Hey, Vancouver though. Dallas. Okay. Vancouver's basically scoring goals to either play against LAFC, which is the team they're currently playing, or us. Much more shifting and changing from here on out with the conference. I think we're pretty much set with who's gonna be making the playoffs and who's not. I don't see anyone bottling it or anything insane like what happened in the East. The Sounders is a battle of the mid, at least. Vancouver versus Sounders is a rivalry, yeah. But it could be revenge for the 2015 playoff game, if you guys remember that, where we completely bottled it in Dallas, where we scored in the 90th minute and then conceded a minute later to bottle it in the shootout. So it could be redemption for that. The next year we did beat them in the 2016 playoff. I don't know, man. I'm kind of scared if we play Dallas because they're kind of good in big games, especially when you play in the hot, humid weather in Texas. Granted, I don't know how hot it will be, but it will be humid. Denver will be coming on shortly, guys. If Sam scores against us, regardless if it doesn't change the game or whatnot, it's just not a good look. My man of the match, Stefan Frei, by far. Stefan Frei. Let me know your guys' man of the match as of now, but I would say Stefan Frei. I think he has by far been the best player in this game. St. Louis is playing really good one-touch play right now. Corner? Okay, we're good. Corner, corner. Worried. I thought that might have been a handball from Ja Paulo. No, he heads that. It's not even close. His arms are behind his back. It's not even a remote. Like it, I don't know. Jackson Ragen deserves to be in the conversations of a call up. We play Dallas, the game will go to pens. I think it's going to be a close game if we play Dallas, but it's the best of three series. So are you saying all the games will go to pens or one of the games will go to pens? Because we'll play them three times. Well, maybe twice if we get swept or if we sweep them. Try and full screen it one more time. Full screen what? Oh, full screen the play by play? Sure, I could try it. No, it keeps saying oops. We can't find what you're looking for. Here, I can do this though. I'll give it one more zoom in for you. Oh god, holy macaroni. Maybe one more zoom in was not the move. As it gets for now. I'm sorry, guys. Foot mob's kind of being a poop head for us this game. That's funny. Be close games like a 1-0. Maybe. Looks like Javier Arreaga is going to come in to close out the game. Oh, whoa, that almost spilt in. I thought Berkey let that shit go in. I was like, he was a little too casual with that. Joe Berkey, Jesus Christ. But the way he spilled that, closer than Berkey made it to look out to be. Like he just casually scoops it from it almost bobbling in. See, to St. Louis. To St. Louis. Testing. What's going on? Everyone's doing this. It's kind of funny. They can't. If I can't see you, you can't see me. I don't think that's what they're saying, but I don't know why they keep putting. We'll see if it's an overturnable decision, like it's not a penalty or it is not, because the whole team is contesting it, which I doubt everybody saw it. Might be a penalty. I think it might be a penalty. Unclips him in the back of his foot. It's intentional, but it looks like it probably will stand. I don't think it's overturnable. He's not going to overturn it. I just don't think it's an overturnable penalty. Like it's not like clear and obvious. I think it's a pen. Wow. Okay. So a stat that Max Brado said in the commentary was we've only gone one penalty all season. Really? One PK? That's crazy. That's why Lodeiro has no goals this season. It's kind of a funny joke in my opinion, but if it's given, it's given. If it's not, it's not. We'll see what they end up deciding. Yeah, okay, cool. So it might be overturned. Overturned. I didn't think he would have overturned it, but man, yeah, only one. He does get him in the right foot when he's trying to turn. Returning it. Yep, no pen. All right, cool beans. That worked out nicely. Are pissed. I think it could have gone either way, but respect the fan. Dude, yeah, hopefully we save the pens for the postseason. Gotta respect the fans. That I do, dude. You gotta respect it, just in general. Um, those fans, they're good. They're a good group bunch. They're a good bunch of people. So thank God, no penalty. I think if it was given, I would have been okay with it. If it wasn't given, which it's not, I'm happy with that too. It was 50-50 because I do think he gets tripped. There's not much in it, but as it stands, we're still playing FC Dallas. That is how it is standing right now. I do think St. Louis are going to get a goal. They've been playing really well in the second half. I know we had the early chance with Chu, but then it's all been St. Louis for the rest of it. It's Yeah, it's a free kick to St. Louis. Jesus, that got really nippy for Jackson Ragen. He almost gave away the pen. Yeah, Jesus Christ. And so I don't know why Jackson Ragen's complaining. He got spun so hard there. That guy used his body super well right there. Joaquini, I think is what his name is. Yeah, he clearly grabs him. What is Jackson Ragen complaining about? I know, and then the fact that Reagan's like, "Oh, how is that a foul?" For Houston, it's 3-0. Portland are donezo. Well, peace. Portland will 100% not be playing in the playoffs. You gotta feel bad. They've gone waxed this game. 3-0? Holy shit. Still stands will play Dallas. Let's see what they do. Yeah, St. Louis have been low key joke this. Oh, almost another goal there. Nil. Houston, dude, they look scary going into the playoffs. Houston Dynamo scare me. If Sounders had to play at Houston Dynamo, we were 1000% screwed. Oh, almost a goal for Cristian. Jeez, end to end from both teams. Alex are getting pooped like that. Got a really good midfield. I know Hector Herrera and the Panamanian guy. I forgot what his name was again. He literally scored the second goal in the game. Carrasquilla. That is kind of how whimpery St. Louis have played. He's like ranting at the referee in their game against Vancouver, which I'm curious what that's about. On the counter, let's see what they can do. Kind of. It's not super. By Jackson Reagan? Is it? Ooh, it was a bad pass there. Penalty to Vancouver. Penalty to Vancouver. What does that mean? If Vancouver score, Jordan Morris. I would not play Morris as striker in the playoffs. That's just me personally. I think another penalty. I think Vancouver had one earlier in the game. So it's a pen to Vancouver. Will they score? I do not know. I don't think anything changes if Vancouver scores. I don't think. And Parker, for sure, that was a bad tackle, but it's nothing more than a yellow. Because if Parker doesn't slide in there, I don't think. Actually, Parker doesn't. It's a yellow and it's a foul, but he actually doesn't even touch Nouhou. Like it's just a professional foul by him. Can't see it. Ryan Gold. Will Vancouver convert? No, he misses. Holy fuck. No way they've missed two penalties in one game. He's hit the crossbar. Wow, wow, wow. The thing is, I think if he scores that, how would have that changed the table? Would have done nothing. That's fucking hilarious. It wouldn't have done anything other than Vancouver would have won the game at least. They would have moved up to fifth. So we would have played Salt Lake if they scored that. Oh my god. Okay, Samuel Adeniran's coming in. So if Gold scored that, we would have played at Salt Lake. They would have moved up Whitecaps. That's crazy. Goal for Salt Lake? It's a goal for Real Salt Lake, guys. Yep. Salt Lake, holy macaroni. So now Salt Lake are winning, which makes sense. They're playing the Rapids, so I did expect that. Smokes, that would have been bad. Adeniran is on. Big Sam Adeniran, former Sounder, the guy that we just shouldn't have sold, basically. So changes though. Actually changes with Salt Lake scoring, funnily enough. Though by Salt Lake, Jesus Christ. So things are still the same. We play FC Dallas. Dude, don't cross it to nobody. There was obviously no one in the box. Holy macaroni, that was almost a blunder. Okay, let's see if Adeniran third goal for Kansas City. Holy shit. They are clapping Minnesota. They're becoming a scary team going into the playoffs. They're a scary team going into the playoffs. Holy shit. Almost a really good finish by Chu. He tried to place that, which I think was the right idea. Go are coming in, guys, to close out the rest of the game. Might be a penalty to FC Dallas? Matters. They're already up by 4. Dude, Kansas City with a statement win, 3-0. That's huge. All right, Nico and Obed are on. Nice. It looks like Liao Chu is hurt. Not a good sign. Liao Chu is in a lot of discomfort. 2 injuries this game. God fucking damn. That was the one thing we talked about. No injuries in this game, but it looks like Liao Chu and Rito are going to be hurt. But I guess Reed isn't the biggest miss in the playoffs, but Liao Chu, he might be a little bit. Back for the Portland Timbers. Are they going to make the comeback? Portland. Liao Chu limping off a little bit. I'm not sure if he's actually hurt or not, which I guess is a good sign. I can't tell if this guy's ever hurt. Sometimes he just lays on the floor like he is hurt, but then he just walks over. He's like, I'm okay, guys. Cramp. Yeah, it could be the case. Could be just cramp. God. Oh, the second half's a little bit boring. I'm gonna go use the bathroom quickly, so be right back, guys. 1 sec. Come back. Morris flashes one across goal. Maybe strategic that so many strikers didn't start, but where's our defensive depth now? Well, we only have 3 center backs. Well, we do have AB Sissoko, but I don't think Brian's gonna ever play him. Looks like he's just a Defiance guy, even though he keeps playing really well for Tacoma. Raúl in the playoffs. Someone asked earlier, who would I start in the playoffs? I'd start Raúl. I know it's a controversial pick, but he is someone that is a killer in the playoffs. I think he'll turn it on a bit. Again, it depends on who we end up facing. As of now, it still stands. It will be FC Dallas. Happens. Shoot, I gotta fix this. Okay, we don't have the live play-by-play anymore for some reason. I guess we'll just go with this for now. Sota get a goal back. It's 3-1. I don't think they'll come back though. I think well if curious that costume that St. Louis fans wearing should start Rusnák because he's the more hotter hand. That's just my opinion anyway. On the line for the Sounders. This is a perfect left-footed free kick opportunity. So Nico, will you get an actual goal that's not a penalty? I think Nico might. I think Brian might start Nico in playoffs, which I think would be a mistake. Yeah, it is a free kick. It's not a penalty. Hey, let's see, Nico. Come on. No, no, Brian. It's not a penalty. Don't argue with the ref. It's not a pen. I respect the hustle, but it's not a pen. Kick. Let's see it. Final goal for the Sounders. It was okay. Keeper side almost kind of scored it. Tested Berkey. Not terrible. And drop him to do when he drops Rusnak to CDM. It's such a waste of his talents and his like how he's as a player. Rusnak could be an easy threat offensively. But plays him at CDM sometimes to accommodate for Nico, which I don't think is the greatest move ever. Looks like Vargas coming in to close out the game. Solid stuff. Atencio just bear hugged the shit out of that St. Louis player. Getting a yellow come when the ball goes out of play. Holy fuck. That was awful. Terrible by Josh Atencio. I'm just impressed to not see a set piece completely wasted slash shot out. Yeah, I get that's true. It's a good way to look at it. Okay, here's the yellow card for Josh. Fucking hell, that was the way he just grabbed him and threw him to the floor, bro. That was hilarious. The football is on tomorrow. Jesus, that was hilarious. If I'm going out, you're going out with me. God damn. And here comes on Arreaga. Hilarious by Josh Atencio. Can't even lie. Any other goals in the other games? Nope, nope, nope. Looks like we are set to play Dallas, the team that just clapped the Galaxy 4-1. Yes, I agree. Jose almost just scored. Great save by the Austin goalkeeper. I think if we were to assemble our team for the playoffs, stick in this midfield, start Raúl, same backline except start Nouhou over Reed. I'd call it good. Granted, that means I technically be dropping Morris, but I would say that might not be a terrible idea. Bring him off the bench with the speed. I think it's a lethal strategy. Happens and what Brian ends up deciding. Obviously, I can predict. I can say what we want, but it's like, when will playoffs start? That's a good question. I can look into this now since I know who will play. I can rough estimate it. 2 weeks? I just don't know the exact date because I need all the games to finalize. Then I'll get the date for it. So we finished in second. Doesn't feel like we did, but I guess in the end we did. This would be, I think, the wild card game. We're not playing in that. 25th, 26th are both wild card matches. Feeling Brian will start Nico. I have a strong feeling as well that he's going to start Nico as well, which I don't think would be the smart move. I think he's most likely going to start Nico at the 10, Paulo and Rusnák at CDM, which is such an L move in my opinion. Holy shit, Sam Denner almost just scored a low-key banger. The touch turn was not that bad. Louis is gonna most likely is gonna play the winner of Kansas City San Jose, which I think will be Kansas City in my opinion. Dude, only finishing 3 points from first is so funny to me. I know, I agree. It is funny to me. Yeah, I think it's like November 3rd or 4th. Yeah. We will be playing in November. It'll be November 3rd or 4th. Like 15 games with only one win, which is absurd to think about. A decent amount of ties, a decent amount of losses, and like one win. Yeah, correct. That's what I'm saying. It's just how bad the. It just kind of just shows how bad the West is this year. I mean, the West is winning MLS Cup. Goal cleared. The stage is set. We will play FC Dallas in the playoffs. Unless something happens in the LAFC Vancouver game, it looks like we're dead set to play FC Dallas, which I think I'll just get Jose on from Goals TV, who's an FC Dallas fan, for that. Try to record that preview tomorrow and have it out by Monday. That's the goal. I'll see if I can. It might be tough because I have homework, but playing in the corner, we're up by 2. I don't think it's that deep. Afters. Alex Roldan and João Klaus. Okay. Tickets tomorrow. Will they be out by tomorrow? East has been entertaining. Yeah, the East has been way superior this season. The teams and all of that. Houses. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I already have my tickets. I'm a season ticket holder. What section? 140. I'm section 140. Man, not talking to me, Jose. Will Nico get sent off for that? Because he just elbowed Stroud in the face. Yellow. I guess we're okay. Not gonna lie, that might have been a red. Nice. 140 is a good one. It is a good one. I personally just don't like sitting with the supporters group. I like sitting down and kind of enjoying the game. Not that you can in the supporters group. I just don't really feel like chanting and singing. It's just not my thing. Only the 10th game since the Champions League final, and we've won by more than one goal. Really? Kind of an embarrassing stat. Ben, if you give me the exact stat, I could tweet something like that out. That's crazy. Down as well. I'm not a big fan of just standing up and chanting and stuff. Section 130? Not bad, not too shabby. It's right near me. That's pretty much game. Loaning Andrew Thomas, basically knowing we weren't going to play him. A big, it's not really like that big of a difference if we had Andrew Thomas or not, no offense, but my AirPods are about to die. Kind of low key need this game to end. To be fair, we've been live for 2 hours. Okay, so it ended in a tie. Okay. Now, O'Shea said Nico Lodeiro should have been sent off for his elbow. Guys, we did it. Starting a fight right now, guys. Confirms that. Is pissed. Well, that's game over. We will play FC Dallas. I am goofed up. I goofed up. We're playing Dallas. I don't know why I said we're playing Vancouver. Okay, final thoughts, guys, before we end the live. I appreciate you guys first and foremost for sticking around. That means a lot to me. And is love that game. You did? I mean, hey, it was a good game. I mean, I'm surprised we did so well against St. Louis, but we did, and you know what? I respect that. Do we look so assured defensively? I think so too. We didn't leave many chances for St. Louis. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, Jose. Guys, if you haven't already, like the live stream. I'll have the preview out for the first playoff match against FC Dallas. Um, Hopefully by Monday, I'll be joined by Jose from Goals TV. And yeah, double check that stat. But I went on Google and counted by hand one by one. Ben, shoot me a DM on any of our social medias and let me know. Thanks, guys. Looks like it like only 10. Oh wow, that's crazy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head out. And then I'll see you guys all. Next video will be the preview for the FC Dallas match. So yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Hope you all have a lovely day.